Hello everybody and welcome to the Friday Weekly Tag. And now, thanks to EDF Energy fucking off Scottish Power, we can now do this in sheer utter brightness. Bollocks!
Someone needs to put 50p back on the meter. There we go. Oh, fuck's sake, I thought fucking Scottish Power looked terrible. Oh, come in the shop, you. Anyway, if you haven't taken that in, basically that's exactly what's going on. We're in the middle of fucking off Scottish Power and we're going to EDF Energy. There's a video in the process of that coming up soon. So yeah, anyway, welcome to your Friday Weekly Tag. And it's been a while since the last one because of breaks and such. So I think because I like to be a bastard to him, he can read it out first.
As per usual. Number one, do you have a smart meter? No the fuck we don't, but we have something equally similar and just as good. Your pal JJ's Fleet out here will explain.
Well, we basically have this thing behind us, which is called an energy monitor. They used to be used quite a lot back in the olden days, apparently. I'm not sure. I think they were introduced to people that really cared about their energy usage. I don't know. I don't know how they came across, but we've just found them out. And thought, well, it's got to be better than the smart meter because they radiate your fucking brains out.
Question number two. Do you have a PlayStation 4? Yes, we do. In fact, it's on pause right now.
He's always hogging it. I'm going to have to get another one.
Question three. What's the biggest spectacle you've ever witnessed? For me, it was years and years and years ago. Back when my dad was still alive and I was sort of living in Cornwall, sort of. It was, I was walking past this field and there was this field of cows and there was these two bulls. And one of them, there was one eating a bit of grass. But the other bull came in and wanted to eat the other's bit of grass, and they just got into a really aggressive fight. I mean, it was really aggressive stuff, holy shit. I'd never seen anything like it. I never knew they could get aggressive over a bit of blade of grass. Amazing. Anyways.
What was the question?
What's the biggest spectacle you've ever witnessed?
Spectacle, what's that?
You know, something spectacular, dude.
Cannot really remember, I'm sorry.
Anyways. Question 4. What's the biggest bargain you've ever had? For me, it was a Mars bar for 5p at Pound Stretcher.
I get a lot of bargains now and again. I mean, if you look in the right places, you will find the goods you need. We discovered Pound Stretcher not too long back, and you'd be surprised what the fuck you can buy from there. In fact, for under the £20, we managed to get a whole fucking basket full. And considering the fact that other places, like Poundland will probably require different. I don't know, but you can get a lot for under £20 now, which is awesome for us because we're on a shit budget. So
yeah,
and because of shit budgeting, as I said, we have no choice but to do stuff now.
Question 5. Do you use an energy monitor? As we answered in question 1, yes we do.
It's right there if you can't see it. It's taken away. I found something stupid out the other day. Today even, I realised that the so-called kilowatt usage thing that you've got to put into this thing was well under than what I think it was on. It said something on the screen about it was I think it was about 16. So apparently it was 1.6 kilowatt we was paying for. So I had to immediately go back to this thing and actually put the right thing in. And unfortunately, it's climbing up faster than we So that's a bit of a funny error on our part. So I do make mistakes, as I showed you.
Question 6. Are you feeling the heat yet? Me personally, no, not yet.
I'm kind of feeling the heat. I mean, now and again it comes and goes, but I do have an air cooler and air conditioning, and despite what Scottish Power thinks, you know, I think 1 hour of air conditioning every so often will be fine for us. So it depends on the heat waves and such, but yeah.
Question 7. What is something you learned the last week?
You go first.
I have absolutely nothing.
Well, it wasn't last week per se, but this week I've realised that Sainsbury's is pretty good when it comes to certain foods. I mean, I've been trying out their pork stuff, and it's been alright. But anything else, I don't know. I think we learned last week. We don't really learn much around here. It explains everything around here. But I believe what I've learned this week to last week is that I don't have to have a smart meter. I can get myself one of these. So yeah, it's a big clue into what's going on right now. But there will be a video on Scottish Power, and it will be me saying "fuck off" to Scottish Power.
And that is it. Those are your 7 questions. We look forward to hearing from your responses. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe and all that jazz, and we will see you in the next tag.
Yes, and one last message. You know, I've been noticing the dislike ratio on some of my videos, and it's done nothing, guys. Honestly, pack it in. It doesn't work with me. It works with other people, but it doesn't work with me. And let me explain why very, very quickly as I can. 1, I don't give a shit. And 2, the fact that, well, if I wouldn't give a shit, I wouldn't make a video, but I'm obviously making a video because, just to prove my point here, I don't really give a shit. And the fact that all your ratings, basically dislike or like, is basically feedback. That's all it is. It's actually the most pointless feature YouTube can ever put on their page, really, the like and dislike ratio. But I keep it on because it's default, and you know, what's the point of turning it on and off? You know what I mean? So, like or dislike, I don't care. Anyway, that was your 2 questions. Yeah, we're now back officially, and we've got some more content on the way. And we've got a hint to another video that's on its way. Hang on, that's the wrong cupboard. Silly me. We'll be trying out these right here, put it in the mug. We've got some milk now, so we can actually officially do the video. It's a long process, you know. Yeah, and just to prove we actually have been to Sainsbury's, it's right there. But yeah, I can't wait for your responses. It's good to be back. And if you don't mind now, we gotta fuck off and do stuff. Like, we don't do it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Oh, and by the way, to clarify something at the beginning of this, I got enough to power the lights, even though it looked like I didn't. But I do. And there'll be more on the Scottish Power update to that, what happened and how it all got paid off. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Cheers.